Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another 20 minutes till dawn video. It's me, Kevin. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. If you don't know the bit, you should watch the last video. The last 20 minutes till dawn video. I was very sleep deprived when recording it, so much so that I hallucinated a man named Kevin. Apparently, I have no recollection of doing it. It was very funny to see after the fact. So hey, if you want a little chuckle, maybe go watch that video. If not, we're gonna be playing Lilith today. I just want to get a nice, easy, good run after the last one. I don't know how I managed to win that run. It's actually crazy to me, but yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna play Lilith, and it's gonna hopefully go well. A quick peek at the rune page, nothing too crazy. I'm opting for power here over alacrity. I don't think it matters too much. I think either way is gonna be pretty much the same here. But you do double dip on the bullet and summon damage when you're using the back gun, barrage, glass cannon, cadence here. We're gonna be trying our best to see Feed the Beast super early. I know Feed the Beast early works well on Haster because the tentacles, they have high base damage. I want to get a sense for how impactful they are on Lilith if you get an early Feed the Beast. I want to see if those little ghosties can start, maybe they can start killing enemies on their own. You get to the point where it's self-sustaining, and yeah, it'd be pretty cool. So that's the plan. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about here, really. Kevin, if you're watching, if you're out there, Kevin, I don't know who you are. You are the ghost in the machine, or something maybe. I don't know what that means. I didn't actually watch that show slash movie. It's both, right? It's like there's like the movie with ScarJo that everyone was like kind of like, hey, we're upset about this because y'all are whitewashing our movie, which is probably justifiable. I don't listen. We can't keep getting into politics. This is a 20 minutes till dawn YouTube series. We can't keep doing this. I'll take the magic spear here. We need early summon. It's not my favorite summon, but it's good in the early game. It's a good early game summon, and we need to get Feed the Beast ASAP here. So I will accept. I will accept here at this moment in time. Magic Scythe could be cool, but I would rather get Power Shot here for the Splinter early. If we have the option, that's what I would prefer to see. Ideally, we would see Egg here first. We would see Egg into, I think, Age Dragon first, maybe, I don't know, but Egg into Age Dragon into Trainer into Feed the Beast. That would be like the optimal setup here for this run, I feel like. But we don't need it. It's not essential. Yeah, I don't know. How are you the viewer, how are you doing today? Let me know. I almost said it in the chat. Let me know in the comments how you're doing today. Hopefully you're doing well. And if you want to come tell me how you're doing, I don't think today, but I think tomorrow I should be doing a live stream. So if you want to come check out the live stream, come tell me. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I want to play Pokemon. I want to finish my Kaizo Ironmon run, but the spot that I'm in right now in the game is just so grindy. I genuinely can't find the motivation to play it, and I just instead play games that I'm having more fun with right now. I think Kaizo Ironmon is a genuinely beautiful and amazing thing. Like it's crazy. It's so cool. However, this is the farthest I've ever gotten into a run, and I will say this mid game of it is boring. It's just the truth of it. It's just boring. It's a lot of grinding. You have to think of it this way. You have to basically beat every single trainer in the game to win a Kaizo Ironmon run. You don't literally have to, but you're misplaying if you're not. So what I'm doing is I'm going to every route, and I'm fighting every single trainer, and I want to play optimally. So every time I beat a trainer, if I took like any damage, I have to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal, and I have to rinse and repeat for every single trainer in the game. And I'm at the point in the game where I have the most like trainers in between gym battles. I have to go. So I'm in between Gym 3 and Gym 4. Now, if you don't know, I would forgive you for not knowing this because I didn't know it either. If you're not a knower about this, there's a lot of trainers in between Gym 3 and Gym 4 because when you go to Town 4, when you go to Celadon City to fight the gym leader there, you can choose instead to go do the Rocket Hideout. And then you can do all of the bike path and all of like the areas that are blocked off by Snorlaxes, basically. You can do all of that right away, which is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of, maybe like 100 trainers you have to fight in those routes alone. So it's a grind. It's taking me a long time. I'm only like halfway through that grind. And then there's a whole, and here's the problem too, right? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill all the trainers. I'm gonna go fight the gym leaders. It's gonna be very cool. And then I've got another like 100 trainers before the Elite Four. Basically, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be very annoying to actually like literally grind it out. But it's got to be done. I'll do it eventually. But it's just so I can just play. I can just stream Brotato instead. Which, by the way, Brotato's weird. I really like playing Brotato. On YouTube though is a little bit split about it. Sometimes the videos don't do very well, which is fine. They're not terrible. They're still here's the thing. Here's the thing that's important for me, at least when it comes to YouTube viewership. I don't mind too much. By the way, incredible RNG here, I should mention. I don't mind too much if a video doesn't do that well on YouTube. That's not that big of a deal. But what's important to me is retention on a video, right? The classic example I always talk about is Dave the Diver. I started doing Dave the Diver videos for YouTube because I was interested in the game, and it's a fun little game. But viewership dropped off for it pretty quickly. Normally, not that big of a deal. I don't mind that too much, but the retention on the videos were also terrible, right? Let's say at the time, I don't remember what the actual numbers are, right? But let's say, for example, 20 Minutes Till Dawn right now is on average getting about 600 to 700 views per video roughly within the first week of the video existing. And they do pretty good on retention, right? A general average for retention numbers. Ooh, Dragon Bond here is really sick. A general average for retention numbers is somewhere in the I don't know. Let's put it in like the 30% range. Usually if someone clicks a video, by the end of the video, only 25 to 30% of people are still watching, roughly on average. Some videos do better, some videos do worse. But that's 20 Minutes Till Dawn. When a video, for me at least, gets less viewership, it's usually because it's only returning viewers who have seen my videos before, and they're like, oh, another Cranberry video. Great, I'll go watch that. What I assume that's their thought process. I don't know what their thought process is. Maybe they're just like, I don't know. I want to hear about Kevin again. Maybe that's why people are watching the video to the end, right? Who knows? But definitely give me a trained dragon here, absolutely. Generally speaking, the lower numbers the video does, the better it does in retention. Dave the Diver was doing horrible, right? Let's say, for perspective here, Dave the Diver is getting like 100 views at best in this comparison. And then in addition to that, it's also doing abysmal on retention. It's doing horrible on retention. The people who are watching it are also just like, oh, actually, I don't like this game very much. They stop watching right away. It's doing the worst on retention numbers out of any like video series I've ever done, I think. It's somewhere in like the single digit numbers, like 8 or 9% retention rate. It's bad. There is that. So here's an interesting question here. Tome of Summoning, we're a summoning focused build. It makes sense. Or Tome of Glass. Me, I'm taking the Tome of Glass here. Because I'm never getting hit. This build's killing it right now. I think I just saw a ghost hit for 36 damage. Yeah, my ghosts are hitting for 36 damage right now. This early Feed the Beast with Tome of Glass is gonna be insane. I want to see, can we stop shooting? Can the ghosts efficiently self-replicate? I don't think so. I think the ghosts require 2 ghosts to kill. It's not gonna happen here, but we are insanely strong on this run right now. I need to stop shooting as much. Oh, the Splinter Bats 2 are out. Yeah, I think we're actually infinite. I think as it stands here, we can not shoot, and I think the bats are plus. Or the ghosts are plus right now. That's really funny. Not only do we not not only do we have to not shoot, we have to like, we're not shooting and the screen is effectively cleared. That's really good. I just saw the ghost tick from 36 to 38. They got a damage increase from Feed the Beast. That's very funny to me as well. Very cool. You do love to see it. Yeah, okay. What do we do now for the rest of the video? I genuinely think that we could maybe go forever doing this. These are all kind of stinky, but you know what? I wouldn't hate seeing Wither in the mix here. That's not too shabby. I don't hate that. But We also have the dragon shots being output here too. It's something to keep in mind. You know what? Let's do. You know, a wise man once told me, keep your mouse cursor in the center, and the dragon will just spread its shots out. Seems like a good way to play it here. Yeah, so that's just the thing, is that, like, what I'm trying to say is, the roundabout way of me getting to here is, Brotato, definitely doing, on average, worse viewership-wise, but is still doing pretty good retention. So I'm going to keep playing it for the foreseeable future. And I might stream it tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. But I am... Ooh... This is really tough. This is we're not even shooting our gun anymore, so I don't think we will actually care about Frenzy that much here. In the Wind is pretty solid, just because it's a nice little damage boost. We do also need to get. I would like to eventually maybe have Kunoichi here. Infinite Piercing is kind of funny. Sure, I'm gonna take aim, because I want to get that one opened up for us first here. It'll add more perks into the game that are useful currently, if that makes sense. The ghosts are down doing 40 damage per hit. We are actually, like, positive on projectile generation while not shooting. This and this is without double ghosts too from Lilith's unique passive. Once we get double ghost, shit's gonna go crazy. What was I gonna say though? I don't know. Ooh, there's penetration. There's in the wind. Give me penetration here first. Now the splinter bat shots are gonna go absolutely crazy, because the splinter shot bats, I don't know if you're noticing, they're doing like, I think 28 or they're doing like, what is it, 50 damage each right now because of the Dragon Bond bonus. Shit is wild. Oh, sorry, I gotta put mouse in the center. My bad. Sorry, forgot. I do want Reaper rounds for death rounds. However, no, wait, we don't need fire rate. We're not shooting our gun. Yeah, give me Reaper rounds for the bullet piercing. We want death rounds too at some point eventually. Yeah, I don't know. This shit's crazy, man. I wonder if I should be shooting. I don't know if shooting is better or worse here, because like there people are telling me there's some credence to my theory of enemies getting clustered causing more spawns, but enemies can't even cluster. They're not even coming close to clustering here, which is crazy to me. So I don't know. Give me Hellfire bats here, I suppose. Yeah, Elemental Barrage. I think that's technically better, although I don't know. Maybe the curses are better here. Who knows at this point? Oh, sorry, mouse in the center. Mouse in the center, of course. Yeah, sorry. Potato. Very cool game. Maybe we'll be streaming it tomorrow. Maybe we'll be streaming Mechabellum. It's a game I've been, having fun with a little bit. There's just no way to know. I should play Pokemon, though. I'm supposed to play Pokemon. I just don't want to, is the thing. And it'll be funny if my winning Kaizo Ironmon run takes 2 months to win. I think that'd be a funny bit. I think that'd be pretty funny. So we'll see. Oh man, Dark and Dark. I would love Dark and Darker to be a thing. That would be so cool if they did something in regards to that, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We will see. Ooh, there's Assassin. I will take Assassin here. Oh, we're at the 10-minute mark here. Let me collect my XP on the ground. Let me shoot a couple shots here, just because we're gonna have a lot less with the ghost wave coming in here. Let me collect this XP up here, if you don't mind. Quick hands. I don't hate quick hands here. I think that's fine for us as well. Got a lot of XP just lying on the ground here, huh? I don't hate Armed and Ready as well. Armed and Ready also pretty good. What else do I want? I mean, Soul Drain is Spirit Hearts. I don't know how much we care about that, though. Honestly, I think I just prefer Magic Lens here. I just realized I don't have any, like, double shots, splinter shots, or whatever. Like, I don't have any of that shit here. Which is kind of interesting. Ghost Friend, you want to be in the mix here? Ghost Friend, hop in, bud. Ghost Friend, you're more than welcome. Ghost Friend's probably doing, like, 1,000 damage per shot here as well. Yeah, I genuinely can't tell how much he's doing. I'm trying to look. Looks like he's popping 50s. Something like that. I really just... Either 50 or 70 damage? I can't. There's just too much on screen. There's just no way to know. Oh, you know what? If we get in the wind here with Ghost Run, we can maybe make that be pretty cool and worthwhile. So I don't hate that. You should shoot a couple shots here for the beginning of the 9-minute wave as well. Just a, you know, a small loan of 1,000,000 bats here real quick. Should get us on our feet. Oh, yo, I've been watching. Listen, I don't think I've mentioned it in a YouTube video at all. But I've been watching. I've been listening to a podcast. If you're not familiar with Behind the Bastards, I recommend it very highly. It's a very interesting and fun, generally history podcast, but sometimes pop culture. Just talking about the worst people in all of mankind generally. But sometimes I'll do some you know, episodes about people who aren't the worst people in the world but are pretty bad. And they did a video about Stockton Rush, who was the if you're familiar with the name, cool. If you're not familiar, he was the man who was running the Titan submersible thing. He's the Titanic sub guy, basically. He's the CEO who was in charge of the sub. That if you don't know about, you know what? I gotta remember that a lot of my audience isn't actually the majority of my audience is actually not American. American is the is it plurality when you're like the what is it when you're like the largest percentage but you're not over 50%? I think it's plurality, although maybe plurality is when you are over 50%. I don't remember which one it is. But I looked at my analytics recently. My US audience is only like around 40% of my overall viewership. So I shouldn't assume that, you know, because I don't know how prevalent this story is globally. I know it's huge in the US, but a couple weeks ago there was a submarine that went missing and the people in the submarine died. That's the gist of it. But they did. If you're interested in learning more about the man who ran the submarine company, Behind the Bastards was doing an episode series about it, and it's very interesting to me. How really the only thing you need to make a submarine company is just a lot of money. You don't have to. I mean, the guy did know about engineering. I think he got like a doctorate in like. I think specifically, like, I don't know about aerospace. I forget what he got his degree in, but he had, like, a degree in some sort of, like, vehicle engineering discipline. I don't remember which one, but it's an interesting story that I would recommend. If you need a podcast, Behind the Bastards, great podcast. Great one, highly recommend. Very cool. Sure, at this point, give me Frenzy, whatever. I've been shooting a lot. Let me see if I can go no shooting again here for a second. Let's see if we can rock no shot here. Oh yeah, we can. Absolutely. We don't need to shoot our gun. The Ghost Run combined with Dragon here is definitely more than enough. Here's the thing though. Here's what's so weird, and here's why I kind of want to. Here's kind of why I want to maybe move more into Brotato content. Right. So. I talk about this all the fucking time at this point. I feel like I'm just a broken record, right? This game, at the highest difficulty levels, is too easy, right? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm just sitting here, not shooting my gun, and like obviously pacifist builds are a thing, right? But like I'm sitting here not shooting my gun on the hardest difficulty level, and I genuinely think that we don't even need the dragon here. I think just Lilith's passive ghosts are genuinely self-sustaining at this point. That combined with the splinter shots, I think our character like just is generating enough value here passively to win the run. which is crazy. It's kind of bananas. But whatever. That doesn't matter too much, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, right? But the game is just too easy. But what's really annoying about the game is that it feels like the game spawn rate-wise does not reward power. That's what's so weird about it, is that, like, this build is unbelievably powerful, correct? It's so strong that it can beat the game without shooting. So the build that we've constructed is powerful to an absurd degree. And yet, our kill count here is going to be probably, if we're lucky, 14k. That's what I'm guessing right now. If I had to guess, I say we're going to get a 14k kill count here, right? Toma Wind, by the way, really nice here too. Toma Glass I think is better, but Toma Wind also very strong. But we're going to get like a 14k kill count, right? And why? We have a build that is so strong that we're just constantly wiping the entire screen without even shooting our gun. And first off, if you're going to say like, oh, well, maybe you should have shot your gun the whole time, it wouldn't have mattered. I promise you on this build, it wouldn't have mattered here. We would have effectively the same kill count whether or not we were shooting our gun here. The spawn rates in this game are just bizarre, it's weird, and they don't reward outright power, which is weird to me. A game like Brotato, way more build diversity too, which is really cool, but if you just wanted to get a high kill count, I don't even know if the game actually tracks kill count, I need to check that now, but if you wanted, like, let's say you wanted to get like a high level, that's how Vampire Survivors players, I think, track it. They track it based on XP. They don't track your, you know, records based on kill count. They just track it on who can get to the highest level, basically, right? But if you want to get a high level in Brotato or Vampire Survivors or whatever, it's purely based on, you know, your build. And it's not, I guess for Vampire Survivors and Brotato, there are a lot more XP modifier gains. So it's not purely based on strength, I suppose, but it's purely based on like getting things that are good, right? In this game, you effectively get penalized for being too good, like we are right now, which is just weird to me. So I don't know. I don't know the right answer to make this game more fun, but there's some weird things about 20 minutes that I don't like, and I think that Brotato, I'm not saying, hey guys, 20 minutes is over, we're playing Brotato now, but I am saying that right now I kind of wish Brotato was more popular on the channel. That's what but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Not a big deal either way, but we are just, I'm gonna stop shooting again. Like we're now that we have double ghosts too. Like how does anything ever even get within a mile of us at this point? We just generate too much value. And like for every one of these ghosts, right? Every one of these skulls here, we have 2 kills. You know what? Give me thunder spawns, whatever. We could take double shot here, but we don't need to shoot anymore, so it doesn't matter. For every one of these ghosts, though, on the screen, we are getting 2 kills. So obviously we're killing a lot still here, but I don't know. You know what they need? They need a tome that they need. Here's like the thing cool that's cool about Brotato. There are items that increase enemy spawn rates, right? And they're considered good items because if you create more enemies, you create more money, right? It's like an economy upgrade in that game, which is really interesting. This game has nothing like that. Not that it needs it, but it is a cool element to Brotato, if you ask me. I don't know. I'll let the ghosts be ghosts here. They are starting to make some headway. Now that we get the ghost wave coming in here, they are starting to make advances towards our position. I don't think they're going to get here, but still. I should do an XP lap here, actually. So there's going to be a huge just cluster of XP on the edges here we should pick up. No reason not to. Sure, give me igniting lens, whatever, that's fine. Give me rapid fire. Maybe we get death round still here before the round ends. We'll see. Give me Ghost Wizard. I don't hate Ghost Wizard here. And we get Intense Burn. Sure, Intense Burn with the bat damage increase should be pretty good here. from Hellfire bats, whatever they're called. What else to talk about? Anyway, that's the submarine guy. Kind of an asshole, by the way. You didn't know. I mean, like it's already pretty common knowledge if you know anything about the story. But the guy who ran the submarine, he didn't. Again, he didn't deserve the die. And I'm not gonna say the things I said about Tucker Carlson here to him. I don't think it applies. However, basically, he has blood on his hands. He is dead. He doesn't deserve to die, but he definitely has blood on his hands for what he's done. People are dead directly because of what he did. So I think the passengers in the sub, I don't think you should make fun of, even though they're very rich or whatever. But the guy who was in charge of the sub, I think he's fair game to make fun of, because this is what we would in the business call an unforced error, basically. Anyway, those are my closing thoughts on the Titan submersible implosion. The end. Thanks for watching this video. Maybe we're closer to 15K here. We're pretty high level. I don't know. We'll see. But this is a silly build. It's insanely strong if you get Feed the Beast early, as you can see here. The ghosts do just win the run for you. What are we looking at here? Yeah, we actually broke 15K on that. That's actually pretty crazy. Anyway, this game, that might be my highest kill count of the playtest, or not the playtest, of the 1.0 so far. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you for the next video. Goodbye.